Hello and welcome to the oldies edition of WBO JABS. My name is Jose Sanchez Fournier, and with me is former WBO president and a good friend, Francisco Paco Valcárcel. Paco, how are you?
I'm fine. I still loving the oldies. I love the oldies.
I say with pride.
I love the baby boomers. We are the cream of the cream. Okay.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of topics on this edition of WBO Boxing, WBO JABS. Starting by the decision of the New York State Athletic Commission not to overturn the no knockdown ruling by Steve Willis on the Gervonta Davis fight with Lamont Roach. We spoke about that in depth on the last edition of the podcast, and I wanted to hear your opinion on the Athletic Commission's decision.
Probably they make the decision because they didn't have replay. Wasn't on when that happened. Yeah. Was awful.
They were having technical difficulties.
Problems. But the thing is, you don't need the replay
exactly
to have your opinion. And I respect Willis because he's one of the best referees.
In my opinion, one of the best referees around.
Yeah, I like him a lot. And I like as a person too. Very honest guy, great guy.
A true boxing guy.
But according to my knowledge, that was a knockdown. No matter what, you put your knee in a canvas.
Anything other than the soles of your feet.
Yeah, that means that you don't want to receive any punish.
You shouldn't receive any more punishment.
No. And then that means that should be a knockdown.
Yeah, of course. And get a count.
He started the counting.
Steve started counting, yeah.
Yeah, he was counting. I don't know why he stopped it. The other guy turned his back
to his.
He went to the corner. The corner come to him, clean him. I don't know what happened because he's supposed to count it, call the doctor, then put the other when he was counting. He's supposed to send the other fighter to the neutral corner. And I thought he didn't. He did that when we start counting. When he was starting counting, he sent the other guy to the corner, and he
stopped.
Yeah, he's supposed to stop when the guy move up because that's the protection, 8 seconds. But I don't know why. I had to talk to him one of these days. What the explanation, because we didn't receive any explanation. What happened that he changed his mind because he at the beginning, without any doubt, he decided that was a knockdown.
I think that was a mental mistake, in my opinion. Nobody's perfect.
And that's one of the best. Fraction of second. You have to decide that fraction of second. I don't blame him.
It looks easy from the outside. It looks easy. But it's a very difficult job. But it will happen again because they didn't take any definite action in what to do if a mistake as clear as that one is made in a fight.
But I don't know if that issue gonna finish there. Or they gonna go to court? I don't know.
Well, I mean, the New York State Athletic Commission decided not to change the.
No, but if they decided not to change, you can go to the court. To court.
New York State court.
You can go to court and say, "Hey, this is the wrong decision."
Civil action. Start civil action.
Yeah. That the breach of contract, with the other because you are fighting on some rules as part of the contract.
The ABC.
Okay. Also, you are fighting for some rules that federal rules. That mean that you got a federal
action. Boxing Commission.
You got
that's true. Yeah, they got jurisdiction on the matter.
Not just the New York court. It's a federal court.
Very true.
But I don't know what the lawyer gonna do. They probably gonna have a rematch. And
yeah, that'll be a good option.
that guy, Roach. I remember the Roach. I remember.
He fought in Puerto Rico.
No, that's the guy who fought Oquendo, Jonathan Oquendo. I almost get beat by
Oquendo. He fought. Jonathan Oquendo. And he fought.
Jonathan Oquendo.
Orlando Cruz, I think he fought.
No. He didn't fight Orlando Cruz. I know for sure that he fought Jonathan Oquendo. When we saw that, we say that will be an easy fight for Gervonta. But the guy, he came back. That means don't take anything for granted in boxing.
Yeah, and he a much more mature, more complete fighter than when he fought Jonathan, of course. But we'll see what happens if they go to.
If they got a rematch, for sure, Gervonta will be ready and he'll knock him
Yeah,
out.
it will be different. Yeah. Well, another big announcement on the last couple of days. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano will fight for a third time in the Mecca of boxing, the Madison Square Garden. What do you think about that, Paco?
That will be with if Canelo keep winning and he fight Crawford. That two fight will be the most interesting.
That's true. Very good point,
Amanda, Katie Taylor.
And similar because
trilogy.
one much bigger fighter in weight.
And you can pick a winner. If Amanda, Katie Taylor, it's a pick and fight. They're going to be fighting.
As they've shown in the first two.
Yeah, because you're going to have a replay of the first two. It's the official. Let's see what the official going to do.
And I don't remember two fights of a trilogy being this good.
And controversial.
And controversial, both of them, yeah.
Yeah, in both fights, Amanda was the loser. But people around, they still thinking that Amanda deserved at least a draw.
Yeah.
She
Taylor won the
or
decision in both times. But Amanda, I think, won the people's heart.
But thanks God, we got Katie Taylor, who's the hell of the fighter, undisputed in 140 pounds. He was undisputed in 135 too. Yeah. He's a great lady. I love her.
And a winner,
you know,
champion.
She's a warrior. Yeah. And Amanda, unique 7-division champion.
Another warrior.
She's WBO 126, okay?
Featherweight champion.
She's still champion, but she's one of a kind.
Both of them. Different fighters, both unique in their own ways.
The jewel of the crown in female boxing.
I like to, I rain on everybody's parade often, and I get some criticism because of that. We have to recognize, Paco. We are lucky to have fighters like Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor.
I was thinking that Clarissa Shields need a dancing partner.
Oh.
Doesn't
it? She prays for one as like Amanda and Katie have.
But unfortunately, we don't have that in that division.
That's why we're so lucky to have
154. We don't have anybody. But I would like to see somebody who can fight Clarissa and do something like that, because Clarissa deserves the same recognition. Yeah. It's a great fighter.
She's a great fighter, but she doesn't have the dance partner. Sometimes that's a big problem. So in another ring news,
excuse me, that will be the whole
the big theater,
1820,
where Ali fought Fraser.
Wow.
Where Tito fought, where Cotto fought.
That will be full house.
Yeah, definitely.
Full house.
So in other boxing news, we have the Turkey Al-Sheikh joining forces with UFC, mixed martial art promoter Dana White, and the Ring Magazine, who belongs now to Turkey Al-Sheikh. And starting a new TKO named boxing promotion company, which will be like a boxing league in the same way that the UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship is a mixed martial arts league. What's your opinion on that, Paco?
That was the most impact, the more impact in
the news.
News in that last week. Okay, not good for the promoters. Okay, and also, if you follow Dana White said they don't need three letters. The 3 letters. They don't need it. That means that they don't need the sanctioning organization.
They were not lukewarm on their.
They don't need that. I saw what Mauricio said that he wasn't worried. Yeah. I would like to ask him, and talk to him about why he's not worried. Because the simple explanation he gave me is not. He didn't fulfill my expect.
Doesn't pass the culture test.
Yeah, no. I was expecting more.
The Christians are betting on the Lions.
Yeah, but we can say that was on Twitter, and when you put that on Twitter, you have to.
I'm sure you'll have your chance
talk less. But I would like to know why he's saying that he's not worried about that. When you have the promoter are worried, all the promoters are worried, the sanctioning organizations are worried, other people around are worried. I know a lot of people are expecting that the TKO is the name of the company. Yeah. They're expecting more money and this and the other. I'm not sure, because to be there, you need a name. How you can make a name?
That's my big problem with this idea, Paco. Philosophically, I am opposed to the idea, because if they're following the UFC business model, and in that business model, the fighters get the short end of the stick. historically it has been proven. You have fighters like Conor McGregor, who made their biggest money. Nate Diaz made his biggest money in boxing, because when they fight in the UFC under their league, the UFC league, the league takes a big cut from their paycheck.
But they got the platform.
Yeah,
They
got everything.
The people who knows, Dana knows,
Dana's
and the other guy.
Dana was a boxer.
Yeah, and Con, the other guy.
Oh yeah, and they have
It's a knowledge guy.
Yeah.
Turkey, he got the money, and he loves boxing, and he got the money. So they got everything.
Except the fighters.
Except the fighters, but they can build fighters. But
with Turkey,
you have no time to build up 4 rounders now.
Yeah.
They need 3 or 4 years to build up 4 rounders.
It'll take you 4 years.
That means that they need fighters from the promoters. Promoters are not happy. They have to
either offer them a whole bunch of money.
They have to count on the promoters. They have to count on the organization. And we are willing to cooperate. It's good for boxing if everybody works together. But if you want to put the 3 letters out or promoters out, no, can't work like that.
We'll see what happens. I'm not that happy. I'm not that I don't think we're such a good idea.
Turkey is a boxing man. Let's see. We count on Turkey.
We'll see for how
we
long
count on Turkey.
Also, we had the.
But what happened with the law? They have a Muhammad Ali law. They have to work
take it out. They're gunning to. I mean, they publicly expressed their desire to take out the Muhammad Ali Act. So.
But they're very close to Trump. Let's see.
So we'll see. We had the press conference between Arnold Barboza Jr. and Teófimo López, where there was somewhat of a scuffle. They went to blows.
He slapped the face of.
He slapped Teófimo, yeah.
Yeah. Teófimo slapped the face
Teófimo slapped Barboza, and they became sort of a ruckus. But what do you think of that fight?
That make Barboza more interesting, more dedicated. He will be in better condition because Barboza got a big heart. He's Mexican-American. Yeah, he's Mexican-American. He can fight. He's not a puncher, but he can fight.
He's a volume fighter.
Yeah, he can fight.
He doesn't knock you out with one, but
he's winning.
He's a winner. Yeah,
he's undefeated.
Even though Teófimo is also an A+ fighter.
And Teófimo is the best in the division. The best.
When he's on, he's unbeatable.
On here and here.
Yeah, mentally more than
and physically.
Physically.
In shape.
Yeah.
If he's in shape and he's okay here, Teófimo is unbeatable.
Because when he's on, he's on. But when he's off, he's awful. I mean,
but this is the best fight in 140 pounds.
Yeah,
the best, because Barboza is the best contender in that division. Better than the champion of the IBF champion.
Yeah.
Better than Hitchin.
Yeah, they
much better fighter than
who beat Subriel Matias.
Than the other. Yeah, but he beat Paro.
He beat Liam Paro, who beat Matias.
Matias can beat both the same night.
Yeah.
If they fight again. That's my opinion. He can fight both the same guy and knock the guy out.
So this is like Teófimo is a fighter who has to be.
Yeah. But Teo, with all respect to the other,
he beat Lomachenko.
Yeah, he's the best fighter in that division.
That should say everything.
He's gifted.
When he's on, he's unbeatable.
Wow, and a great guy, great kid. I don't know what happened. He was a leader,
Yeah, I mean, he has personal demons.
Yeah, but let's see. But I don't expect that during the fight. I expect that the fight he will be concentrated.
If he's in shape, he's mentally ready and he's physically prepared.
Because they start, that war on social media that they
started already.
Yeah, they started already. But Teo is one of a kind. Great fighter, but Teo, remember, concentrated and in shape. Because Barboza is the toughest guy you can face in that division. The toughest. Barboza, on papers, you are 5-2, something like that.
Yeah.
When the fight started there, if you are not in shape, Barboza can kill.
When push comes to shove, it's going to be
in your own language, he can kick your ass, my friend.
Yeah. So in other news, an announcement which was spoken here in WBO JABS beforehand. The WBO Convention will be officially open to the participation of the public. What do you think about that, Paco?
In a beautiful city of Bogota.
In Bogota, Colombia.
Great
the last
city.
Weekend of October.
The great city. You got everything in Colombia. A beautiful country. it's open to the public. That's good.
I think
Bogota is not a boxing city. They like soccer, football.
Yeah, but it's a big city. I mean,
it's a huge city, but they are not a boxing city. It's Cartagena, Barranquilla. They got fighters.
The coast,
Monteria, the Caribbean.
The Caribbean side of Colombia.
Okay, but Bogota is not a boxing city. But that means that we are there. A lot of people will be there because they will be interested in what happened in boxing, or
seeing the inner workings.
Yeah, people from everywhere will be show up there at the convention. You have people from all the continents, and no matter what, always we're gonna have between 350 and 400 participants. If you add the others, I don't know how you're gonna deal with the convention. It's not easy to deal with over.
But we're getting the.
I prefer the 300 that you can deal with everybody, you can handle with that. The other is not easy to handle.
I got word from Gustavo Oliveri Miranda.
He will be flying there. He will fly there on Sunday.
He's going to be there.
With Batista Sala, the founder.
WBO president, founder. But they're getting a big help from the city of Bogota.
And Pepe Castillo, our representative in Colombia, he will be
attorney at law and a good WBO friend.
There, that's important that they get together.
So it's a good news. I think I've had the pleasure of being on several of the WBO conventions and the other organizations, and it's interesting. It gets heated sometimes, when they start arguing about who's going to be the mandatory.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. To see democracy in action in that way. But we'll be waiting for you guys over there. Anybody who's interested in seeing the WBO convention, it's going to be open to the public. Bogota, Colombia, the last weekend of October. And finally, we have on this Friday 2 world title fights from Japan, where Gustavo Oliveri Miranda, the WBO president, is there right now. So Chokichi Iwata versus René Santiago, and for the WBO 108-pound title, and Anthony Olascawa versus Hiroto Kyoguchi for the WBO 112-pound title. Paco, you seen all these guys fight?
Yeah, I saw Iwata he fought before Bomba Gonzalez. That was a very close fight. Mr. Honda still saying that Iwata be the Bomba. Yeah. That was a very close fight. Iwata can fight. Rene is a warrior. He go everywhere. He get beat by Bomba Gonzalez in Puerto Rico in one of the best fights I haven't seen in boxing.
In a while,
the small weights. Great fight. Rene is always in shape. Okay, he's not a puncher, but he's always in shape. He got a big heart, and he's gonna be there. That's the opportunity he needs.
He's not a super crafty guy, but what he does well. He's in shape.
But remember, the fight is in Japan.
Yeah, that's a big.
Not easy when you go. You have to go there 1 week there. You have to change because
and the Japanese fight better.
12 hours ahead. Okay.
Yeah, the jet lag kills you.
Now they're sleeping now.
Yeah,
they're sleeping now. But Rene is a warrior. That's on papers. Iwata should be the guy there, and he can fight. But that's on papers. Rene is a warrior, and he's always in shape, and he got a big heart. Okay, the maker can say he got cojones. Okay.
He's got his pants in
and the other guy, the
Hiroto Kyoguchi?
No, I'm talking about Olascawa.
Anthony Olascawa was going to fight for
that's the brightest,
the best fighter in the smaller weight.
In the small weight, yeah. The future is brilliant for him.
For the WBO 108-pound title, Iwata weighed in at 7.8 pounds, and René Santiago weighed in at 107.4.
And I was complaining about, like I told you one time, I was complaining because they call La Princesa.
Yeah,
La is like a female.
The female article.
Yeah. They call La Princesa. And Olascawa, is a macho.
Fire, yeah.
A macho man. He say, hey, why they call you La Princesa? That was the trainer who called me that because I was,
pretty boy,
good looking, a pretty boy. He say, let's talk to the trainer. They're going to call you El Princesa. That means that you still in good in good
graces
shape.
with the
with the Mexican,
Mexican.
especially with the Mexican. Okay.
But Lascagua, I agree with you.
But let me
Paco.
tell you that the brightest future for any fighter in the middleweight.
I agree with you.
Lascagua.
Antonio Lascagua is a very, very
Great kid too.
interesting
A great
fight.
kid.
And it's a fighter to watch. It's good to see him fight. But we'll see what he does with Hiroto
He
Kiyoguchi.
fought Gonzalez. You
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah,
Jonathan.
When that fight was declared a no contest at first, and then
Changed to
changed to
TKO.
TKO, yeah. Controversial way. But Lascagua is a powerful fighter.
He can
punch.
punch.
He's
He can
a
punch.
pressure fighter.
But the Japanese is fighting at home.
Yeah, that's also, I don't know, but Kiyoguchi
he's
is a good fighter, but
Yeah, but on
Lascagua-
papers,
He's up there.
Lascagua 5-3, something like that.
Should be
but
ahead, yeah.
but the Japanese is fighting at home and he can fight.
So it wouldn't surprise you that if Kiyoguchi comes out ahead on the fight.
I don't want to go that far, but I can tell you that I know the Japanese who's fighting Lascagua, and I know Lascagua.
And they're
On paper, he should be 5-3, something like that.
and they're promoted by Honda.
Mr. Honda, the
Honda,
greatest
I
guy,
don't remember the last
great
time
promoter, and a good golfer too.
And I don't remember the last time I saw a Honda fighter out of shape. They're always in great shape.
Yeah,
And that's half the battle right there.
Japanese are always in great shape.
So we'll see. That's
He's
this
the
Friday.
promoter for Junto Nakatani, for Inoue.
Inoue.
Yeah, Murata before.
He's the big powerhouse promoter.
Yeah, he's a
and our good friend Tutico Zavala.
Oh, they are
So
close.
there,
They are celebrating Tutico's birthday.
many happy returns to Tutico's.
Yeah, his birthday is today. I will be in 2 days. That will be my birthday.
Yeah, congratulations.
77, remember, 77 Sunset Street. ¿Te acuerdas de esa casa? You remember that? ¿Te acuerdas? You remember? Okay, 77. I will be 77 in 2 days. Then Luis Perez,
Would have been
14 days after me.
79, right?
Yes, 77. Luis was at my age.
Your age? I thought he was 2 years old.
Yeah, Luis was 8 years ago. He passed away. He was 68 to 69.
I know he was a very good friend of yours. He was like a second father to me. The great Luis Perez. He's always remembered.
One time he was a referee between you and somebody.
I don't know. It's other stories you want to tell in your book. Yeah. So
Also, Garriga Pico is,
his birthday
our
too,
friend,
also,
the university professor, great guy, my friend, Garriga Pico, Dr. Garriga Pico.
so many happy returns to you, Paco.
And congrats, you look good with the Harvard cap.
I need a haircut.
Me too.
So that's all. Keep an eye out for the Rene Santiago and Iwata fight and the Lascagua and Kiyoguchi fight this Friday. And it'll be till the next edition of WBO
Jabs.